Third match here on court 1, and it's mixed doubles again. Guo Xinhua and Chen Fenghui from China take on France's Tom Gicquel and Delrue. Looking at the table, we've already got Poivre Ranacro and Pyu Sampran through to the final. And it could be the first doubles of Kumamoto Masters Japan to not have a Chinese finalist. We shall see.
Hello? 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 Yep.
First meeting between these pairs. Guo Xinhua and Chen Fenghui.
Red or black?
In some decent form. They
Red's the call.
won the Korean Masters.
It is black.
Last week.
Receive, who will receive? Guo will receive, who will serve? Delphine will serve, which end? Okay.
Opting for the nearer end, the French pair. So Guo Xinhua is 24 from the north of China, Liaoning, 176 centimeters tall, playing at his highest ranking, or their highest ranking, of 17th in the world. They have won, he has won 8 titles on the HSBC BWF World Tour. One of these has changed and had a lot of partners, but had success with all of them. Chen Fenghui is 24, shorter at 173. And yeah, as a pairing, they have won 3 titles this year's Korea Masters, as I mentioned last week, Macau Open and the Thailand Open earlier this year. It's been a good partnership so far. No real problems. Tung Chun Man and Tse Ying Sweat, great result to beat the top seeds there. Took them 3. To knock them out is impressive. Tom Gicquel is the tallest of the 4 players here at 186. Currently 22nd in the world, but they have been much higher at 5th. That was in January of last year. They are the current European champions. His partner Delphine Delrue is 26. And they have won 2 titles on the World Tour. Most recently, it's the Swiss Open in 2021, a long time ago. Have not dropped a game so far. The last final they got to was more than a year ago, the China Open. It's been a long time. Hasn't been such a long time with the man next to me.
Ready to play.
Steve Pedersen. Kevin Bunn is our American umpire. Emi Sakamoto from Japan, the service judge. Good afternoon, Steve. What do we have in store in this one?
Hopefully a very exciting match. 2 pairs that are aspiring to the highest level. Been very impressive, in my opinion, so far this year. Tom Gicquel and Delrue. About to refine their form.
Yeah. It's kind of the trajectory is going in opposite directions, it would appear.
Nah, not necessarily. But of course, there was a lot of emphasis on the Home Olympics, where Gicquel and Delrue were in a very, very tough group with the now Olympic champions Chen and Chong, and they were actually challenged them, and a game won against them would have given them a much better chance of qualifying from the group where also the silver medalists were.
On my right, Gicquel and Delrue, France. And on my left, Xianhua and Chen, China. Delrue to serve to Xianhua. Love all. Play. One. Love.
Just looking at they've performed recently.
2. Love.
Gicquel and Delrue got to the semis, another semis at the Hilo Open.
Play.
Nicely done.
3. Love.
And then the quarters of the Denmark Open against Feng Yangchen and Huang Dongping, a match in which they were outplayed. So relatively deep in the last 2 tournaments at least.
Service over. 1.
Decent
3.
start from the French pair.
Yeah, but also they've played Feng Yangchen and Huang Dongping also in the Arctic Open and took them to 3 games.
Yeah.
Got a good win against Go Sun-Huat and Xiaowen Lai, whom we've just seen lose the other semi-finals. So they're definitely back on track. This is only their 4th tournament after the Olympics. Delrue was nursing an injury.
Fault. Service over.
Done from Xianhua.
2. 4.
Doesn't tumble over.
5.
For
2.
Chen. Falls short on the serve.
Service over. 3. 5.
We should find one of the areas where Delrue and Gicquel is not so consistent is perhaps in the services. Definitely room for improvement.
6.
I remember watching them in Denmark, and they were struggling with that.
I've said it numerous times, and I feel that the tumble serve is the future in doubles, and especially if we could see some female players executed in mixed doubles, that would give them quite a big advantage, in my opinion. Ooh, a misjudgment there by Gicquel.
Service over. 4. 6.
As the day progressed yesterday, Steve, did you notice anything changing with the conditions, or pretty much stayed consistent?
No, it was the same. I didn't notice the sideways drift as much.
Right.
But
Yeah, we certainly saw that in play, didn't we, on the first day?
Yeah, but now we have gone down to 2 courts, and yesterday was 3 courts. So the left-hand side of the court, as we're looking at it, there were no other court yesterday, and there were on Thursday. So maybe the sideways drift have diminished.
Yes.
Fault. Service over. 5-7.
Still maintain their lead, the French pair. It's cut to 2.
He's covering his backhand there, Gu Xinhua. He was showing it. Excellent interceptions from Chen Fanghui. That's one of the challenges that most, I want to say Europeans, but I think most other nations face when they're playing Chinese mixed doubles pairs at the moment, that the female players are almost always a little bit stronger than their female counterpart. Good technical skills, good defense, normally good movement on court. That's well played though by Delrue.
8-6.
In terms of the drift, for those who might not have been with us throughout this tournament, the French pair of Gicquel and Delrue, they're playing up against the drift as of now.
Yeah.
And Gu and Chen doing a good job of controlling the defense.
9-6. Quick.
What is it that you liked about this Chinese pair? You said they've really come good this year, haven't they?
Yeah, I haven't seen them a whole lot, but I've just followed the results that they've made, and they just seem really, really solid, hard to beat.
Tom.
Gu, as you mentioned, shares this one with.
He wins with everyone he plays with, doesn't he?
Yeah, he won Hong Kong Open last year, the Super 500 tournament with Wei Yexin, the partner of Jiang Chenbang. And then he's won some on the BWF Tour Super 100 tournaments. Also played with Jiang Xuxian previously.
Service over.
Was now mainly focusing on her women's double. Yeah. Played this tournament with Jia Yifan. Lost yesterday.
5 different partners, Steen, in 6 years, and Li Qian is the only one who hasn't won. He's been to 2 finals with her, but yeah, impressive.
Yeah, he played with Liu Xuanxuan.
Yeah,
as well. That's well done by Delphine Delrue. I saw a bit of their match yesterday, and I felt she really played well.
Delphine Delrue?
Yeah.
Tombo? Yeah.
And, of course, if you're struggling with injury, then it's so nice to be back and play injury-free.
Play.
I know that she underwent surgery not so long ago, but I'm not sure exactly what the issue was. It's gone long.
11-7 interval.
Well, at the break here, it's been a very fine start from the French pair. They've got a 4-point lead. Let's see what they have to say during the interval.
Still, we have these returns. Really good. So good that we can stay there on the side of her. Yeah, very good. Keep coming forward. Yeah. Then ready for this. We fight. Yeah. And then down. Yeah. Even when Tom is fighting, you're still ready because your first touch could be the one we put down.
Yeah.
Okay. Well done, guys. Let's go. Yeah. Allez.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Delphine Delrue celebrating
11-7.
her birthday about 10 days ago, 26th birthday.
Play.
As you said, maybe turned a corner as well with injuries.
Oh, yeah, that's beautiful idea by Chen Fenghui, but
just out.
a little bit unlucky. And one of the interesting things about Gicquel and Delrue is that there's a new coach in France for the doubles disciplines. That's Jeppe Ludvigsen, who formerly was in charge of
that's a huge miss, isn't it?
He's in charge of the German doubles and did extremely well with Mark Lamsfus, Isabel Lohau and Lamsfus and Seidel. But of course it takes a little bit of time to get the relationship working before you truly know each other and the players know what they can say. And
service ball called, too high, service over, 8-13.
Yeah, one of our fellow commentators, Chris Langridge, has also coached them in the past, the French pair. It's been a few frustrating points for Chen Fenghui.
14-8.
Yeah, there's been unusually many errors. But that's probably also due to Delrue and Gicquel pushing the right buttons.
What a rally, yeah. Really entertaining that one. And the Chinese pair desperately needed to win it.
14.
The gap was already 5 before this. It was 6 rather.
Good serve.
A couple of very, very useful points here for the Chinese.
14.
Nicely done there, Chen.
Wow, she was quick from side to side there. Chen, that's gone long.
So the idea is a good steal at the moment from her.
15.
I think they've got to figure out a way to control the rallies, Gu and Chen. That's what Delrue and Gicquel has done so brilliantly so far. Played. There's lots of variation. Sometimes play hard pushes, sometimes soft, well placed. Excellent pressure.
Service over, 11-15.
Oh, nice that that drum stopped drumming.
I was wondering when you're going to mention that.
Yeah. I like when there's cheering going on, but this was more like noise, the way I saw it.
We can hear ourselves think now. Normally it's on when the Japanese players are on. That's on the second court.
Excellent. Service return.
Service over, 16-11.
It's a very useful 5-point lead here for Gicquel and Delrue.
Service over, 12,
Nicely done on the
16.
service return, and they need to put a run on here, the Chinese.
Good reception.
Oh, good placement there.
They had to work really hard to win that rally, Gicquel and Delrue. That should have been put away earlier.
Yeah. He had the opportunity, didn't he? It's all Delrue, all Gicquel there.
Super.
Service
Excellent
over.
from Guo. So quick on his feet there.
13,
And
17.
the lift only half court before he intercepted it. Look at that. Amazing. Really strong there, launching herself forward.
17. Tom,
Chen Fanghui.
She's been good with that.
This is an interesting phase here where Gu and Chen are having a little bit of momentum the way I feel it. Still 3 points adrift, but nothing's settled at all.
Important there for Gicquel and Delrue.
And a little bit of a big swing in the defense. Look at Chen Fanghui here. Big swing in the defense. That's something that goes in the coach's notebook. I'm certain of that. Boy, that's a beauty from Delrue. Played it down the neck of Chen Fanghui here.
14.
Look at this.
Right, they've approached this first game brilliantly. Gicquel and Delrue. And they finish it off.
He's still not regained his balance. Did he roll his
ankle as well? He was just,
14.
still kind of adjusting that. 6 game points for Gicquel and Delrue.
Good awareness.
So, a fine first game for this French pair. They won it pretty comfortably in the end. 21-14.
I lift not flat. I'm ready for you.
Very good. Just when we engage in the flat, we can play 1-2. Yeah.
我穿两个不见起点没问题。你们在游戏顺序中要出老出底线的出这么多啊！这边让这只东西这边那种都顶了出去，就出去了。防守的我是让他努力把3个女的老跟这个，这边哎，我跟着玩这个过程，好吧？
Moi surtout, après c'est pas vrai.
Il est spécial. Ok. Hein? Allez.
Yes, come on.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game, love all, play.
So a fine first game for Gicquel and Delrue. Can they continue that in the second? Up on this end.
Service
far
over.
end now.
Love.
We saw that Chen and Gicquel put a few shots long in the first game. They are having a little bit of an easier task using the full court here from the near side.
Two, love.
That's going to be well out.
Service over. 1, 2.
A number of quite glaring errors from Chen Fanghui in this match.
Two, all.
Last year, the only European in a final was Victor Axelsen. He went on to win the men's singles. He's in action a little bit later on.
Brilliant by Gauchinois. He can
3, 2.
He can move his attention a little bit forward here because it will be more difficult for Gicquel and Delrue to control the flat drives to the back of the court that they played a number of times in the first game with success. Yeah, good flicker.
4, 2.
And there's going to be more of those, I suspect, for Delphine Delrue. He's so quick from side to side.
2.
The left-hander. It's a joy to watch. Look at this.
You feel they're already a lot more comfortable on this end, Steve?
Yeah.
Play lane, Delphine. Get ready quicker. Service over.
I was lucky
3,
for Delphine Delrue.
5.
The serve was actually placed really, really nice, going in towards the left shoulder of the Frenchman. Had a tough return, but hit the top of the tape, and that fooled Chen Fanghui.
Well wide on that.
4, 5.
Well, they've come back quite nicely here, Gicquel and Delrue. A decent start from the Chinese pair.
Service over. 6, 4.
Good coverage by Chen. See, she's so quick at that forehand corner.
7, 4.
court has become very small for Gicquel and Delrue. Look at that mid-court area. Not really playing the back line with confidence. That's a good one.
Easily put away.
Yeah. I would definitely, if I were the French, shy away a little bit from challenging Chen Fanghui in her forehand side. That shot there is brilliantly played, and a good follow-up from Gicquel. And when you have right-hand, left-hand combination, it's always important that the front court player covers the backhand side of the back court player there. There it is again.
Yeah, in a vulnerable position, and he exploits it.
And when he shows Tom Gicquel that he can play that corner there, he opens up some options for himself. Look at this. Gu has to cover it, and that means that Gicquel can also next time play it over Chen Fanghui.
Right.
And that makes Gu cover a full diagonal, which can be difficult. The question mark is, can they play the backcourt with confidence?
Chen, wall, back on court.
No, it's
Whoa.
Yang Ming directing.
yeah, he's probably just telling them now to look out for that.
6-7.
Good play.
They're happy about that. They're level.
Oh.
And one of the things to keep track of when you're playing a right-hander and left-hander is who is it actually at. That's a really good play by Delphine Delrue because she targets the backhand side of Gu and also makes him play from the lower tape. So a little bit of change in momentum here after the Chinese had a really good start to the second game.
Oh, that's brilliant. Excellent work. It really has been a good few minutes for them.
7.
Four points in a row for the French pair. Seem to have found a kind of a winning formula in the last few minutes. Fine run right now.
9-7.
The best run of the entire match. 5 points.
Standing there with the backhand defense, Chen Fanghui, but this match was played, so she had to change to forehand. That's always a little bit difficult.
He's going to put that away.
Wow. Let's see. And towel down if I were the Chinese. Break the rhythm.
Well, they've got the interval coming up shortly. Well, they desperately need to turn things around. That's it, it's done. Brilliant. Brilliant few minutes here from the French, who were down 4-7 and have got 7 straight points. So they lead at the interval and they lead in the match, having won that first game comfortably.
It's often the Chinese way. Doesn't change the read, just change the wrist. Still reading when you have it. Yes, exactly. Especially her. Yeah. Okay. We are quick legs, quick hands. If you can, we block the pole around her. We find her over her. It's also very good.
你必须要在前面是挂上的。
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
就是过了怎么跟？
11-7.
A totally different coaching that he would have hoped for Yang Ming there. Up 7-4 and things were looking good, and then seven rallies later, it's sort of like almost close to panic mode. Oh, that's brilliant play by Delrue. Just blocking,
7.
maintaining the initiative. We see so many trying to push there, but there is really no chance because all players in the top of mixed doubles are so strong in the flat game and the defense that they would be able to get it back. But when you just block it, what choices are there for the opponents? Play by Gu.
Kept that alive.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But they desperately needed that, didn't they?
Service over.
It was
8-12.
looking very, very tough for them.
The drive serve here, maybe? It's a good situation for the left-hander. No.
Oh, wow. Somehow.
Play.
They eventually get there, but they could have finished it off earlier.
It's a little bit like the first the situation in the first game.
13-8.
But I mean, as long as you keep on winning them.
Yeah. So you talked earlier, Steen, about what the French were doing right, what you were liking about that run that they had.
Yeah.
How would the Chinese try to counter that? Or how should they counter it?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think they need to push forward and play with pace, and then Chen has got to be very alert that eventually the French will try to play it soft. There it is. Good play by Chen. Yeah, that's well played.
Nicely done.
Eventually converting.
9-13.
So it's a tough task because when Gu is attacking, Chen wants to intercept, but she also has to cover the soft play to the top of the tape. So she's got to be really alert at the moment, and there's a lot riding on her at the moment. Just got to see if she can win the rallies at the front court against Delrue. There was one. Wait, that's a fantastic shot by Tom Gicquel.
Service over. 14-9.
They've won 10 of the last 12 points here, the French. They're in a brilliant phase of this match. Coach is saying a few things. Unfortunately, we can't quite hear it, but he'll be delighted with what's seen. Can they sustain this?
She's become uncertain.
9.
Chen Fenghui.
That scoreboard not helping the pressure, right? Snatching away.
No, but also the fact that she's made to sort of cover both the fast pushes. They try to play past her because Gu is under pressure there, but she also has to win the battle at the top of the tape, and she hasn't been able to as of late.
Just a succession of points.
And again,
9.
Delrue has continued where she left yesterday.
massive for the French pair, and they can get through. But
Service over.
that'll be disappointing there.
10-16. Play.
It's a dangerous lead, 16-10 in the second game, and you won the first because you think that this is gonna go smoothly, but that's not at all the case. The Chinese know that this is their last resort.
Yeah. And they're back to winning ways.
Yeah, and then they've done a brilliant job, Gicquel and Delrue, by getting the attack. It's hard for Gu and Chen to win it from below the tape.
Well, I can tell you that Fukushima and Matsumoto have just won theirs semi-final against Lian Luan, court 2, which means we'll finally have Japanese finalists here at the tournament for the first time.
18-10.
So they're 14-3 up in the last 17 rallies, Gicquel and Delrue.
Oh, nicely done there.
Look how she's covering. That's so brilliant play by Delphine Delrue.
19-10.
Steve, it's got to be so encouraging for Gicquel Delrue to get to a final after, well, as it appears now, in more than a year. So satisfying for them.
And I think there's some room to be taking at the top of the mixed doubles ranking at the moment. There's a couple of Chinese pairs that seemed oh, he missed that one.
Oh,
is he challenging? Yeah.
Guo Xinhua challenges called
It's just not been their match.
But let's see. I was a little bit surprised to see the call of the line judge there, but he's in a much better position than I am.
Was it sliding out?
Good challenge.
Correction
very good challenge.
in.
And it is one of those situations where it's really
Service
hard
over.
for the line judge because they're sliding
11,
over the back line. So
19.
where exactly does it touch down?
Still a long, long way to go for Guo and Chen. Sorry, Steen, you were saying earlier about Gicquel and Delrue.
Play.
And getting back to...
And also Gu and Chen, I think the top 2 spots at the moment in the mixed
because it was
doubles
open, you were saying, yeah.
is taken by
Chinese.
Feng Yanjie, Huang Dongping, Zhang Zhenbang,
Wei Yexin.
and of course the Olympic champions. We don't know whether they're going to play or when they're going to play again. But under that, fantastic play here.
Well, that is now a great position with 9 match points here.
Match point 11.
And under those 3 Chinese pairs, it's basically anybody's game. We've lost Japanese Olympic bronze medalists.
Yes.
We've lost the Koreans, the world champions that are not playing anymore, and
yeah.
Japan and Sub-Saharan are playing in different partnerships. So there's a lot of room to be taken there to get into top 5 in the mixed double.
Well, they'll go a long, long way. The road to recovery here, Gicquel and Delrue, they can win this now, which they're about to do. And it's their first final since the China Open last year. Their 4th of 2024, the semi-final, but only their 2nd of the year. They won the European Championships, remember.
That was almost a perfect match by the French. I'm a little bit disappointed with the Gu and Chen.
Yeah, we thought it was going to be a lot closer.
To counter
the
French.
Gicquel and Delphine Delrue.
But what a performance.
21-11.
4-7 down, which means they won 17 of the next 21 points. What a run that was. Fantastic performance there. And amazingly, we're going to have, having the Chinese dominated the doubles last year in the inaugural version of the Kumamoto edition, Kumamoto Masters. They haven't got one in the mixed doubles at all. Tom Gicquel and Delrue have beaten Guo Xinhua and Cheng Fanghui very comfortably. 21-14, 21-11. It's taken them only 39 minutes to do it. Coming up next, it's men's doubles. Nur Muhammad Azrin, Ayub Azrin and Tammy Kyung of Malaysia take on the 6 seeds from Japan, Takuro Hoki and Yugo Kobayashi.